talk about the ability to predict how long someone will live.
Hmm.
And that sounds fascinating and crazy at the same time.
It does.
How is that possible?
Well, first of all, it's based on large data. And it wasn't me just looking at blood work and gene tests and saying, I can tell you how many more months you have left on Earth. But if we got in the industry that I was previously associated with, which was large life insurance, if we got 10 years of medical records on you and 10 years of demographic data, we could tell the insurance company how long you had to live to the month. And there are enormous companies that do this. The biggest one is probably Fasano and Associates. But this is based on very, very large pools of data. And remember that life insurance companies have data that no other financial services enterprise has, no other, bank has, CDC doesn't have it, collegiate universities that are doing longevity studies don't have it. And that is that they know the day, the date, the time, the location, and the cause of death for hundreds of millions of lives. And they have blood work on these people. They have, very in-depth analytics on their demographic data. If you've ever applied for a large life insurance company or large life insurance policy, let's say $5 million, $10 million, $25 million policy, there was at some point somebody determining not where you were on an actuarial curve, but your specific mortality. And the way that it's done is you start with an actuarial curve, right? So if you're a 35-year-old male, you have a life expectancy of X. If you're a 28-year-old female, you have a life expectancy of Y. The question is not where are you on that curve, but what is your specific mortality? And it's incredible how big data trends can actually predict not only the onset of and the severity of, but how quickly you will succumb to certain disease conditions. And what became glaringly apparent to me was that, if the database that I had access to during that 20 plus year career could see the light of day, it would permanently change the face of humanity.